Welcome to Velvet Beauty Hub, your go-to destination for fashion stories that inspire. From iconic luxury labels to rising stars in the world of style, we take you behind the scenes to discover the people, the passion, and the philosophies that shape fashion today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an episode. Hey, beautiful people. Can we talk about the hairstyle that's absolutely everywhere right now? I'm talking about the Scandi bob, and honey, if you haven't heard of it yet, you're about to become obsessed. Seriously, this cut is giving me all the Scandinavian cool girl vibes, and I'm here for it. So picture this, you're scrolling through Instagram, maybe checking out some Copenhagen Fashion Week street style, and you keep seeing the same hairstyle over and over again. It's chic, it's effortless, and it screams, I woke up like this in the best possible way. That, my friends, is the Scandi bob in all its glory. Today, we're diving deep into why this cut is taking over 2025, how to style it, and most importantly, why it might just be the perfect haircut for literally everyone. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll either be booking a salon appointment or adding this to your hair inspiration board. Okay, so let's start with the basics. What exactly is a Scandi bob? Well, imagine taking everything you love about Scandinavian style, that effortless, functional, yet incredibly chic aesthetic, and applying it to a haircut. The Scandi bob is essentially a blunt bob that sits right around your chin area. But here's the key difference from other bobs. It's not about perfection or overstyling. It's about embracing that natural, lived-in texture that looks like you just rolled out of bed in the most beautiful way possible. The cut itself is precise and blunt, but the styling? That's where the magic happens. It's all about enhancing your hair's natural movement and texture without fighting against it. Now, you might be wondering, why is everyone suddenly obsessed with this particular bob? Well, let me tell you, it's not just a coincidence. We've been seeing bobs make a serious comeback throughout 2024 and into 2025. From choppy bobs to shaggy bobs, everyone's been experimenting with shorter lengths. But the Scandi bob? It hits different. While other trends have been about adding layers, texturizing, and creating movement through cutting techniques, the Scandi bob goes back to basics with that clean, blunt cut. It's like the fashion world's way of saying, less is more. And honestly, we needed that reminder. Plus, with Copenhagen Fashion Week showcasing so many incredible street-style looks featuring this exact cut, it's no wonder it's gained so much traction. When the fashion capital of minimalist chic gives something the stamp of approval, you know it's going to be big. Here's something I absolutely love about the Scandi bob. It's incredibly inclusive. Unlike some trendy cuts that only work on certain hair types or face shapes, this one is pretty much universal. If you have thick hair, the blunt cut actually helps show off how full and voluminous your hair naturally is. And if you have fine hair but lots of it, like so many of us do, this cut is your best friend because it creates the illusion of even more volume by keeping everything at one length. The way it frames your face is just chef's kiss. Whether you have a round face, oval face, square face, the chin grazing length is universally flattering. And can we talk about how amazing it looks with bangs? Because yes, please, the combination of a Scandi bob with some face-framing bangs is giving me all the Parisian meets Scandinavian vibes, and I'm living for it. All right, let's get into the fun part. How to actually style this beauty. The whole philosophy behind the Scandi bob is keeping things simple and natural, so forget everything you know about overstyling your hair. If you have fine hair, here's what you're going to do. While your hair is still damp, scrunch in just a tiny bit of texture spray or salt spray. I'm talking about something like Oribe's texture spray. It's iconic for a reason. Then, and this is crucial, either let it air dry completely or use a diffuser on low heat. The goal is to enhance whatever natural texture you already have, not create something completely different. For my thick, I want to use a lightweight cream instead. Something like JVN's air dry cream works perfectly because it defines your natural texture without weighing your hair down. And if you're blessed with naturally poker straight hair, don't think you can't rock this look. Just add a tiny bit of finishing oil for that glossy, healthy shine that screams Scandinavian goddess. Now let's talk about the practical stuff, because I know you're wondering about maintenance. One of the beautiful things about the Scandi Bob is that it's surprisingly low maintenance, but there are a few key things to keep in mind. First, because it's a blunt cut, you'll want to get it trimmed every 6 to 8 weeks to maintain that crisp line. This isn't one of those cuts where you can let it grow out for months. The precision is part of what makes it so chic, but here's the good news. Because the styling is so minimal, your daily routine becomes so much easier. No more spending 30 minutes with a curling iron or straightener. Your morning routine literally becomes wash, apply your chosen product, scrunch or smooth, and go. It's perfect for busy mornings, travel, or anyone who's tired of high-maintenance hairstyles. Plus, because you're not using heat tools regularly, your hair will actually be healthier, which means it'll look better naturally. While the classic Scandi Bob has that signature chin-length blunt cut, there are definitely ways to personalize it and make it your own. Some people are adding subtle face-framing layers just around the front, which gives a softer look while maintaining that blunt perimeter. Others are playing with the length, maybe going slightly longer for more of a lob version, or shorter for a more dramatic chop. The key is communicating with your stylist about your lifestyle and hair type. If you have naturally curly hair, for example, your stylist might adjust the cutting technique slightly to work with your curl pattern. And let's talk about color, because the Scandi Bob looks incredible with so many different hair colors. Obviously, it's stunning with that classic Scandinavian blonde, but I've seen it look absolutely gorgeous on brunettes, redheads, and even with some fun fashion colors. The clean lines of the cut actually make any hair color look more intentional and polished. Since products are so important for nailing this look, let's dive a bit deeper into what you should be looking for. The goal is always to enhance, never to completely transform. For texture sprays, you want something that adds grip and definition without making your hair feel crunchy or stiff. Salt sprays are great because they mimic that beachy, lived-in texture that's so central to the Scandi aesthetic. When it comes to creams and leave-in treatments, look for lightweight formulas that provide moisture and definition without weighing your hair down. Avoid anything too heavy or greasy because it'll kill that effortless vibe we're going for. And here's a pro tip. Sometimes the best styling product for a Scandi Bob is barely any product at all. If your hair naturally has great texture and movement, sometimes just a tiny bit of oil on the ends for shine is all you need. It's about working with what you've got, not against it. So there you have it, gorgeous humans. Everything you need to know about the Scandi Bob. This isn't just another passing trend. It's a whole philosophy about embracing your natural beauty and keeping things effortlessly chic. Whether you're tired of high-maintenance hairstyles, looking for something that works with your busy lifestyle, or just want to try something fresh and modern, the Scandi Bob might just be your perfect match. Remember, the best haircut is always one that makes you feel confident and authentically you. If this look is speaking to your soul, don't hesitate. Book that consultation with your stylist and take the plunge. Your future effortlessly cool self will thank you. What do you think about the Scandi Bob trend? Are you ready to chop it all off for that effortless Scandinavian chic vibe? Or are you still on the fence? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your thoughts and seeing your hair transformations. If this video helped you decide on your next haircut, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Velvet Beauty Hub for more beauty trends, styling tips, and all the fashion content your heart desires. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep being beautiful.